Hello, my name is Mary, and this is the Health Report. And today, Dr. Wayne Cox is with us from HealthQuest Chiropractic in Murray, Utah. You specialize in treating people who have been injured in car accidents. Is this correct?
That is correct.
Well, thank you for taking some time and coming to talk to us.
It's a pleasure to be here today.
So, how many patients have you treated at HealthQuest Chiropractic?
We actually have treated over 17,000 patients, and we have a 96% success rate.
Wow, that's impressive. What kind of injuries do you see with these patients?
Most commonly, it's pain. But sometimes after an accident, because of the adrenaline rush and other factors, you won't notice the pain until days, weeks, or even months after the accident.
What kind of symptoms might I be experiencing?
So probably the one that's most common after pain is difficulty moving, like loss of range of motion, not being able to turn or move in the ways that you used to. Oftentimes that's followed by difficulty sleeping, headaches, problems digesting your food, sometimes even breathing may seem more challenging. These are all kind of things that people notice that change after an accident.
I've heard of the term whiplash. What exactly is whiplash?
That's a very common term used to describe the type of injury that happens in a car accident. And it actually gets its name from the whip-like motion that your neck makes in the car accident. So because you're seat belted in here and you get hit from behind or the side or possibly even the front, it flings your head forward and backwards, creating a whip-like motion. During that whiplash, it actually is tearing the muscles and ligaments surrounding your spine.
Is it important to get whiplash treated?
Yes, it is very important to get that treated. In fact, most chronic headaches and migraines and chronic neck pain can be traced back to a previous car accident that was not treated or a whiplash injury that was not treated properly.
So how soon should I be seeking an appointment with you?
Within the first 36 hours is the best time to come in and start treatment, because just like when we get cut on our skin, our body starts to heal it and creates a scar. The same thing happens under our skin to the muscles and ligaments that get torn during the injury. So normal muscle tissue comes together like this. After it gets torn, it grows back like this, which creates big knots underneath the tissue, underneath your skin. That leads to loss of motion and long-term loss of motion. And that scarring begins within the first 36 hours after the injury. So the sooner we begin treatment, the less time you will actually have to get treated and the better your outcome after we finish treating you.
What if I've already been to the emergency room?
The primary purpose of the emergency room is to make sure that you do not die. Now, just because you're not going to die does not mean that you are not injured, and that's where we come in. We help you with the non-life-threatening injuries that you sustain after or during the car accident.
Why chiropractic instead of, say, a physical therapist or a medical doctor?
Chiropractors are actually great gateway doctors when it comes to motor vehicle accidents. Our extensive training and rehabilitation techniques that we have and use in our office actually allows us to determine the best course of care, whether or not be to seek out a medical doctor for prescriptions or to go to physical therapy or whatever it may be. We are the gateway doctors for that, and we're able to help people determine the best course of care.
Now, here's another question that people are, I'm sure, are wondering. Is this covered by insurance?
Well, the good news is that yes, in the state of Utah, every insurance has what's called PIP, which stands for Personal Injury Protection. That is money that has been set aside to take care of your medical expenses. And in our office, we accept that coverage.
I've been in an accident myself, and one of the biggest dilemmas was, should I seek an attorney? What's your view on that?
Well, I am not an attorney, so I cannot give you legal advice, but I have worked with many patients who have needed an attorney. And the best thing to do is to come into our office, let's do the initial exam, get the medical imaging that we need, and we can see what kind of injuries you sustained. When we know that, we'll know better when you should get an attorney. If you do need an attorney, we have several excellent attorneys that we can recommend.
Well, thank you, Dr. Cox. I really appreciate you giving us so much information of how we can really take care of ourselves if we are in a car accident. But one last question. If we are in a car accident, if I'm one of those people, how do I get a hold of you to make an appointment?
It's very easy. Dial 801-281-0555 or visit us at utahhealthquest.com.
Well, Dr. Cox, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
It's been a pleasure.
Again, that's utahhealthquest.com. And if you've been in a car accident, whether it was a while ago or even recently, give HealthQuest Chiropractic a call and they'll get you on the road to recovery.